All right, one more, and then I'm doing lunch. Ren, a couple of days ago, decided he was going to drop a Trick the Fox video, Love Music, live at Adidas HQ. So, I hit the subscribe button on that there, and the like button. And we're just going to go ahead and watch because it says Ren and Charlie perform Love Music at Adidas HQ. Please watch in 720, which I am. All right, here we go.
I don't ever want to end up in a 9 to 5 working a full-time job just to try and provide. If I ever gave any advice, it would be to follow your dreams until the day that you die. And I'm not fussed about being rich either, as long as I can live the way I want. Keep your mansion, keep your beamer, I don't want them, as long as I can live properly and earn a comfortable life for my family and me, and be free. For life is never ever set in stone, that's why I never followed anybody's rules but my own. I always did things you love and respect for myself. But if you bring people down, then you're reflecting yourself. But if you bring others up to places they couldn't reach, then your rewards will be much more than you can earn in a week. And your potential has no bounds, please take it from me. That's why I swear you can fly if you'd only believe. Oh, be yourself and you'll be okay. I know this life can be tough, cause a smile is just a button away. So I press play with just one touch. Whenever my skies turn to grey and life starts getting too much, I turn on and tune out. I love this music so much. I read the novels in the book of the blood spill. I read the badness on the scene, call me the godfather. My head be so far in the clouds that I can see the star. And when I'm spinning the precision, they take it much further. This is the new shit, rat-a-ta-ta. I've used it, but use it. Mix it up and got this music. Took me so that I can taste it. The snare and the bass kick, feel it in my chest coming up from the basement. Oh, be yourself and you'll be okay. I know this life can be tough, but a smile, well, it's just a button away. And so I press play with just one touch. When hell from my skies turn to grey and life starts getting too much, I turn on and tune out. I love this music so much. Tiny boy singing na na no no no. Tiny boy singing na na no no no. Tiny boy singing na na no no no. Yeah, oh yeah. No 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 no. Bad boy in London and these rude boys in England and bad boys in Jericho. Oh, this rude boy in Kingston. Watch now, you never know Trick the Fox man is big in the jungle.
Oh, I love little Ren. My gosh. That's so beautiful.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You never know Trick the Fox man is big in the jungle. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was adorable. I have not ever seen anybody inside of a store playing music before, so that's new for me. It's not perfect, but it's not supposed to be. I don't know, like, where along the line we expected everybody to sound like the album, like a recording. Like, it takes a long time to get it that good. You put it out, you make the song the way you want it to be heard. But yeah, this version of the song is interesting. His voice is different, but it's the same at the same time. Like, he still had the quickness. He still had, you know, all that energy and pep and stuff like that. And he was saying that this is before, I'll pull it up here. We'll read it together. All right. So it says, for anyone that thinks that this is an easy road, this is 20 years in the making. This was 12 years ago before health collapsed, before having to take years out too sick to perform and get out of bed. Anything is possible. Pay attention to the words. Manifestation is a thing. Oh, maybe I need to watch it again. No, I actually listened to the original song "Love Music" all the time in the car, all four of them. They're definitely my favorite because he pays homage to a lot of things that are iconic in music, but also personal to him in music, which are also personal to me because we grew up in the same era. It's just insane to see how far he's grown. And to think of all the things that he's been through. To see someone come up from such a dark place. Like things were going okay, and then boom, he got sick. And I understand that a lot. And you don't know how or why or when it happened. You just know you don't feel like yourself. You don't feel good. And I definitely spent a lot of time thinking, what if, what if, what if? But if you spend all of your time in your head thinking about what would have been, you're not living in the moment and you're not enjoying what's happening right now in front of you. You're not enjoying life. You're definitely kind of stuck. And it's easy to do because you get into a routine and you just kind of forget to go outside the lines. And then you forget how. And that you forget that you're allowed to go outside the lines and kind of break away from the monotony a little bit and, jump out of line and, make some loud noises, have a dance party with the kids, Every once in a while, you just gotta say, you know what? We're being too serious. We need to just loosen up a little bit. We try to do that a lot here because if things get too serious, especially the younger kids, they get really bad emotional dysregulation. Really, really bad. I do too. Because I am very hypersensitive to literally everything. And I really thought for a while that it was a hormonal thing, like because I had kids and like they say that like after a woman has a baby, their body just doesn't just change, like they have these hyper senses and stuff like that. I think that might have brought extra like heightened feelings, but also genetically it's like the people are just loud in my house, they're obnoxious, they're very outspoken, very opinionated. So it's always been kind of chaotic, and so I think we count on that chaos and that we feel like it's normal, and then I don't know. I've gotten off way, 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 way off subject. This might even be cut out and made into something different. No, actually it won't because it all has to do with mental health. Anyway, I've veered off into another world. Try to stay grounded. Try to stay present in the moment. and try to pay attention to the people around you. And just know that everything's temporary. Sadness is temporary. Grief is temporary. And the sooner you deal with it, live through it, talk about it, cry about it, do all the things you want to do, write it down, try not to hurt anybody, hit a punching bag, get out your frustrations, express it. And the more that you do that, the more it'll be normalized to you. And then you'll be able to come up with a reasonable solution like an adult instead of having a tantrum like a child, like I do. Working on it. So, yeah, that's my take on that. He's come such a long way and he's been through so much stuff. But all of that stuff has put passion in his soul and his voice and his body. And the way that he expresses himself when he expresses his art is even more intense now than it was 15 years ago. I enjoy it. And I'm so glad that he's doing better. And I cannot wait for the Money Game 3. And keep your eyes out for it because it's coming. All right. I love you guys. See you next time.